So the stairwell should be kept clear and clean. Cabinet is for us. You have access to the basement here with a light. This is lights for the patio. We generally won't need them. So in the winter, you should turn off the water and take all the water out of the hose by opening both ends and raising it till all the water's out, and then stowing it in the garage. So we're now outside. One important thing is to make sure that the downspouts are draining into the grass. So they should be draining into here. So that's something you can check every now and then, that everything looks in order there. In the garage at the back left, you will find snow shovels and rakes and everything else. Now we are going to demonstrate for you how to use the lawnmower. The lawnmower requires only gas, and this gas tank should provide enough gas for quite a long time. The gas is filled in here. If you see any gas in there, there's going to be enough. You don't need to put any in. Now I'm going to show you how to start this guy. Now the first thing to remember, come on closer, Alex. First thing to remember is you have to prime the carburetor. So you're going to press this 1, 2, 3, say 4 times. That's good. Then you're going to pull the safety. This has to be pulled up like this, otherwise it will not run. So with one hand holding this, and the other hand on the starter cable, you give it a start. And then as soon as you let go, it's going to stop. Make sure that the leaf bag is empty, and you're going to start by doing the edge of the grass, and then continue in circles until you reach the center. The trim, the grass can be trimmed by a hand shear. Here's the hand shear, and they can be used to trim the grass on the edges that you can't get with the lawnmower. Okay. It's going to be turned to cut at different angles. For trimming the grass, you probably want it in this angle, so you can get the sides really good. Most of the lawn utensils will be put on this table. You can put them in one of these boxes. There is a pruning thing that you can pull out. It has a sharp saw at the end. It also has a pruning shear that you can use by pulling on this cord, and it will lop off branches and your finger if you're not careful. The pruning shear you can use to cut the highest shoots of this tree. It's a beautiful little tree. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a very delicate tree. And after each year the branches shoot up really high, it's good in the before it blooms in the spring to cut off the highest ones, so that you don't have, so you have continue to have a good looking tree. Please keep the patio free of debris, leaves, dust, by sweeping it occasionally, and there will be a dustpan and brush provided for your convenience. So I just cut the lawn. We only had to cut the lawn about 4 times this whole summer, but that's unusual. You should cut it when the grass is dry. So if it's going to rain, think about cutting it before it rains. Otherwise, it could be a mess. The grass sticks together and does not easily come out of the collection bag. The collection bag you can empty into one of those brown yard waste bags. We don't have one at the moment. We're going to use a brown supermarket garbage bag, and one of them should hold a whole load here. This load is from one cutting. You will get padlock keys. Please keep the garage and cellar locked with padlock, and every once in a while put a little WD-40 in these, in all the holes there, and it will keep running freely. The garage door locks open, so to close the garage door again, pull on that and you'll get it closed. Once in a while in the summer you can, especially if it's been very dry, you can water some of the plants here. That would be very nice. Any pots, especially ceramic pots, need to be put away for the winter. Empty them out, put them in the garage. Make sure the latch is working good. You can adjust using these turnbuckles the height of the fence at either side. Please keep the steps clean, swept, and in the winter as much as possible free of snow.